Hello everyone, I'm Ana Maria Escobar, and today we're gonna speak about embodying your self-worth and values. Most people approach life and relationships from a place of lack and control and manipulation without even noticing. In the back of their mind, when they go out there in life, at job, at people, they hold questions like, what can I get from here? What will my benefit be from this situation? How can I use what this person has or is in my favor? In this way, the focus is outside yourself. Your energy would flow outwards, and that means you will approach from a place of lack. And that lack will generate more lack. And trying to obtain something will lead you to accept manipulation. Because, like we spoke yesterday, when we try to obtain something, we are open to manipulation. We are open to lower our standards. We are open to sacrifice part of ourselves in order to obtain that benefits. And that will lead you to accept manipulation, or even ending up in self-manipulating or self-sabotage, how we call it. Becoming aware of your worth and the values you live by comes when you focus on what you can offer. When you go out there to meet that friend for a coffee, to do your job, to do your errands, and when you interact with somebody, your first question is, how can I contribute to add value to this person's life, to this situation, to this community? And I'm sure you all have so much to offer. You have an abundant inner source and resources. The only thing you need to know is start focusing within yourself and on how you can contribute in order to discover them. You can start identifying them by asking yourself, what I have that money cannot buy. It can be a specific talent, it can be a personality trait, or can be the skill to create a safe space, or might be a bubbly energy that lifts everybody's moods up and makes everybody feels happy. Our DNA code is unique. Each life is unique. Each one of us has a particular mind, a particular way of being, of thinking, of living, of feeling. It's your uniqueness that makes you special. Allow yourself to express who you truly are. Discover what gems are hiding inside of yourself and value them. Don't make it accessible to everyone. Some of my special traits are unconditional love and the ability to guide people. How I start to value unconditional love? By taking time to observe if the person coming towards me is worthy of it. And yes, I know we are all worthy of love, as we are all carrying a soul. But not all of the people have the ability to appreciate and reciprocate and sustain such a gift. And if I only give love and give and give and give, and I don't receive anything in return, in the way I'll be depleting, that person will feed out of my love instead of looking at me and learning how to love themselves. That is a very dangerous dynamic, so I learned to stop and to observe. And I start valuing even more this unconditional love by channeling towards humanity, to contribute to the well-being of humanity, to aid people to forgive, to learn to love themselves, to heal and to open their hearts. To be a space safe for souls needing a place to rest, to speak freely, to be seen, felt and understood. I channel my love into healing massages and creating art. Another gift that I had, it was high intuition and the ability to read energies, which I was doing since I was 17 years old through tarot cards. I didn't have the courage to freely open up about it and to bring it into the world until recent times, but I was always doing it. And I was guiding people, but it was so natural to me. I didn't see it as a gift. You might not know exactly what are your unique traits, but look at something that you are doing easily, naturally. Usually it is so natural that it feels like part of yourself, like your normality, like everybody should have it, yeah. It's nothing out of ordinary. I was guiding people while we were having a coffee or a lunch. It was sometimes so normal for me that was difficult to understand how come that person couldn't see that solution. How come he's not seeing the depth of the situation? It took me long years to understand that this is one of my special talents. So what are your special traits? Maybe you are a good organizer, maybe you are writing poetry just because you like it, without seeing that there is a hidden talent. Maybe you are painting or you love to organize surprise parties. Maybe you have a special connection with kids or with animals, or a gentle energy that helps people transmute grief. A good friend of mine is having that gentle energy, but she's not seeing it as a gift. So, if you don't know where to start, ask yourself, ask people around you. Listen carefully how people describe you and how they are feeling in your presence. In my case, many people after speaking with me, they're like, oh, everything you said, it was true. You are right in everything you read in the cards. Oh, yeah, I've never seen this solution, thank you. And they were living so uplifted and knowing what they had to do and following that solution that we found. And everything was working out and the situation was unblocking. So, look, what are people saying about you? What feedback you receive from the people around you? And you can start writing on a paper all kind of intels you're getting. You can also ask yourself, what I'm doing so easily that it feels normal to me. I enjoy doing it, it comes normal, it comes freely, and yeah, I just like doing it, that's it. And notice, write on the paper and see what talents are hidden inside you. In order to embody and to value more and more of your traits and of who you are and of your uniqueness, start looking at the people around you. Create balance and boundaries. Like I mentioned on other videos, give as much as each person deserves. Give as much as you receive. Balance in life is very important. It's somebody calling you once a week, call also back once a week. Stop giving time, energy, presence, and help freely. That is just lowering the value of what you're offering and of yourself. Withdraw for yourself, withdraw for a week, and see who remembers to call you, just to check in if you're okay. Also, look on who is by your side in difficult times. Who is not with you in bad times don't deserve to enjoy your good times. Don't waste yourself investing where it's not worth, and make more room for yourself and for those who really matter and who really wants to be part of your life and add value to it. Surround yourself with people who offer like you, and cut everyone who just come to take and feed off your energy, time, and resources. This is not selfishness. It's loving yourself and respecting yourself. It's not selfish to love and respect your time, energy, and soul. It is a lack of self-respect not to do it. We learn to stop giving to those who don't deserve it. Learn to say no and to do no. Always backing up your words with matching actions. This is a very important step. If you're saying something but you're doing differently, your actions will always speak louder than your words. Plus, every time you do what you say, your spirit becomes stronger, your mind becomes stronger, and listen to your commands and decisions. Your words become powerful, embodying the value of truth. When I say something and I do that thing and I keep up my word, my mind is learning that my words are true. That everything what I decide and say becomes true, becomes reality. That's increasing the power of your words and the speed of manifestation. That's increasing self-confidence. Every time I say something, I did it. So I'm sure that this time, if I decide that I will succeed to do this, I'm sure it will succeed. This will boost your self-esteem and also your certainty that everything will work out for you. I say what I do and I do what I say. I decide so it is done. Your certainty in your own power, in your own strength will increase. And more you practice this, you'll gain more mental and emotional stability. You'll trust your mind, you'll trust your decision, you'll trust your emotions. And even when things are not going your way, you'll remember, I decided and I always do what I say. And another step that I want to talk about is removing any person who brings you mental and emotional confusion or discourage you when you want to do something. I say today that I decide that I will build a house. Whoever starts saying, oh, this is difficult, you need authorization, that person will be cut off. Or my interactions with them will be less and less. And I will stop sharing whatever my decisions are or where I'm heading or what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because those people are drawing your enthusiasm and taking off your power. So, unfortunately, they have to go. If there is family member you cannot cut them off, then stop sharing with them. See the level where they are. If they are superficial, keep a superficial level. Yeah. And remove yourself whenever you feel the energy is shifting and is not beneficial anymore and doesn't make you feel good. Look for the intention behind every interaction. Is this person coming time and time again to get? Do they really care about you? Do they add value to your life? Do they encourage you? Or they are only coming for them to be seen, for them to be helped, for them to be valued, to get attention, to get energy, to get love, to get solutions? Then you should reevaluate your relationship with them. And lastly, every time you go out in the house to meet someone, to speak with someone, or even online, ask yourself what I'm trying to get from this person. If you're going to get, stop yourself and reset your mind. I'm gonna approach this person to see how I can contribute to add value to their lives. This will make you go out into the world, go towards people from a place of abundance, from a place of love and care. And the dynamic of your relationship will change, and the situations in your life will change, and your worth and value will increase. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. God bless. Bye bye.